And of course, we are on the yellow couches with Zwai, who is part of 2Woolivetrees, which is a Christian organization. Zwai, welcome to Ekse.
Yes, thank you very much for having me.
So can you tell me a bit about what you do?
Okay. No, basically I'm representing a company, Christian company called 2Woolivetrees. Yes, what we are doing, we are busy with doing an outreach program. It's a youth revival program whereby we are going to high schools, and then we are targeting like boys which are still in the elementary phase of high school.
Yes.
So we actually give talks, we invite guests like young professionals like doctors and everything to talk to them, to inspire and to motivate them. So, and after that, what we do is, because we are Bible centered as well, because we are a Christian, so a company. So we saw the word and we teach them the word like the Bible.
Yes.
Yes. So basically what we are doing, we just trying to inject them with purpose, you understand,
Okay.
and content as well.
Yeah.
Yes.
And behind the name, I know it's 2
Yeah.
and then W-O,
Yes.
Olive Trees.
Olive
Why
tree.
that name?
Oh, 2Woolivetrees, yeah, that's a very good question. But when we started the company, we wanted to actually have something that is like Bible centered.
Yeah.
So yes, I don't know whether you know the book of Revelation,
Yeah.
whereby they speak about the 2 olive trees. So that was the whole concept behind it. Yes.
Okay,
Is it about
yes,
the
yes.
olive branches or the olive trees?
It's about the olive trees. Yes,
Okay.
olive trees.
You mentioned earlier that you guys specifically focus on boys. Why is that?
Because we feel like most of, if you look at what's going on in high schools, whereby like these boys, they sort of like doing funny things like stabbing or anything like that is criminal related. So we are tackling boys as well, because most of the cases you find out that most of them are coming from broken homes, whereby like maybe there's no father figure and everything. So we just trying to extend a hand of love, you understand, to give them access to things as well. But then again, we are not empowered right now to actually include the girls as well, because we would need the help from the government or the Department of Education to be able to do that, maybe in terms of like maybe establishing a school chaplaincy program, you understand. So at the moment we're strictly dealing with boys. Yes.
And do you have to be a Christian initially? If the boys aren't Christian, can they still be helped by the organization?
Definitely, because our program, remember, it's made up of two components. The first component is a community building, you understand, outreach program, whereby like we will invite secular speakers or guests. So those are the people that will give the boys access in terms of like maybe young professionals, like access, general access, so they will get help as well from that.
And the second component?
Sorry, yes. The second component is then we give them the word, and we sort of we evangelize to them. You understand? So that is the religious component of the program.
Yeah. How do these professionals that you guys invite to come speak to these boys get in touch with you? Where do you guys find them?
Oh, okay. Yeah, like it's through networking, you understand. We just speak to people around, and we use the networks that we've gathered through our different professions and everything, yes. Yeah.
And what type of access do you provide for these boys?
Okay. The access that we provide for them, like in terms of like giving them information, like if they want to like bursaries and everything, you understand, like giving them access and to sort of train them to actually be empowered, so that when they need to make that step to go to varsity, they've already have a foundation and everything. So, and another thing that I wanted to say, because we are starting now, but in the long run, we are planning to actually have like camps as well,
Okay.
whereby we will have camps with them for a weekend or something. Yeah, for a weekend camps, and we sort of like talk to them, and basically, our message is a message of extension. You understand, and we are driven by service because we just want to serve. You understand? Yes.
I understand that you guys have done some work in Khayelitsha, also planning to go to Kraaifontein at some point. Can you tell us more about your success stories?
Okay. We are scheduled now on Wednesday to go to Joe Slovo High School. Since it's in Khayelitsha.
Khayelitsha, yes.
You understand? That is where we actually want to begin. You understand? With the program, because we feel like Joe Slovo was a good selection for us because it is at the heart of Khayelitsha. And then from there on, we are looking to expand and take it even further. You understand? Throughout the high schools. Principal in Joe Slovo and the teachers in Joe Slovo, they've been very helpful in terms of organizing the kind of boys that we're looking for in terms of criteria.
And what is that criteria?
The criteria, as I've said, that we are targeting those ones that are still in the elementary phase of high school, like 13 to 15.
Do they have to be problematic children?
No, not really, but especially those that are coming from broken homes. You understand? You see, most our community has a program of like absent fathers in most of the homes. So we just, hence, because even the program, we call it ABBA Outreach Program.
Okay.
So the word Abba for it means father, you understand, and it means source, you understand, you see. So we're trying to provide that source and give them substance,
And if you want to be part of the organization or help the organization with volunteer work, is that possible, and how can people go about that?
Okay. Yeah, if you want to help the organization, we are available on Facebook. We've got a Facebook page, and we also have a YouTube channel, emails and phone, a cell number. Because we do have volunteers, people who are helping us with catering, you understand, where they cook for the boys, you understand, you see. Because we know some of them, they even have to go to school with hungry stomachs.
Yes, definitely.
So they cook for the boys and everything, and donations as well. We understand if anyone maybe can help us, like with, even if it's Bibles, you understand, you see, because we just want
To read.
for them to get everything that they need, you understand, for the next step.
Yeah. You mentioned that you guys are going to Joe Slovo. What are some of your plans? Where are you guys looking into taking this organization? What do you see yourself doing in the near future, probably next 2-3 years as well?
Yes, I mean, like, it's a very good question that you are asking, but for us, you understand, that if we can, because we're not only doing the program, you understand, we're trying to create a database whereby we will know that these boys are part of the program, you understand, for about like maybe for the next 4 years, you understand, you see. So a success story for us would be the conversion rate at the end of these 4 years, because if we can able to convert most of them to, you understand, to varsity and to be men of significance in the community, you understand. So that is the ultimate for us.
That's amazing. That's an amazing story, because I feel like I know the school of Joe Slovo you mentioned is just nearby where I grew up, and I've seen a lot of people that are drop out maybe, and then so I appreciate that there are such organizations that actually reach out to our people and then get them back into line, into what they need to be doing in the society. And I hope that the government government people are watching so that they can donate, because I would love for you guys to actually help the girls as well, because they're suffering more or less the same issues as the boys in high school.
Do you have any particular highlights that you would like to share with us, and how long has the organization been?
Okay, the organization is like, we started like 2 years back, but at the moment, like highlights, we started by like selling like clothes, like suits and everything. But now we decided that because remember we are Christian centered, and we feel like the message that that was given to us 2,000 years ago was a message of love. You see, so and then with love, it compels you to serve others as well. You understand?
And then quickly, contact information: Facebook, Twitter, email. What are those?
Okay, our Facebook page is like, we've got a Facebook page, 2Woolivetrees. We've got a YouTube channel, 2Woolivetrees. And then our contact number is, can I give my cell number?
Yes.
Yeah. 071 71 666 84.
Okay, guys, we'll be right back. Take a quick breather, but don't go away.